Et salut à tous, c'est vrai, comment ça va? Moi ça va nickel. Bienvenue pour une nouvelle vidéo sur un jeu essai gratuit qui va qu'on peut essayer le week-end. Il s'appelle Wasdon Légion. Et on va tester l'essai gratuit pour voir s'il est bien, voilà. Et il finit du coup 29 mars, le lundi 29 mars, voilà. Et là je suis en train de faire la vidéo le 28. Si je sors la vidéo le lundi, bah ça va être trop tard pour essayer l'essai gratuit. Ah voilà. Bon, on va appuyer sur commencer. Voir les avantages. Non, peut-être plus tard. Mais là, c'est juste un essai gratuit. On peut pas vouer le jeu entièrement. Car à la fin du week-end gratuit dans 22h46. Vous aurez accès au jeu pour une période limitée et une protection vous surveillera dans le jeu complet. Amusez-vous, bienvenue dans la résidence. Ok. La campagne. Déjà, le jeu il a moins 40% de réduction. Je crois qu'il a peut-être à 35 euros, un truc comme ça. Voilà. Bon, allez, on va mettre la campagne. Une nouvelle partie. Ok. Campagne, moi, mettre en normal et mode mort définitif. Je sais pas c'est quoi. On va mettre non, hein, je sais pas. Commencer le jeu. Vous voulez commencer le moment définitif des activités, vous pouvez pas activer la mort définitive pour cette partie. Ça veut dire quoi?
Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you haven't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
Ok, on joue. Mais pourquoi les voix sont en anglais là? Que je peux. Et que je peux mettre en français. Que aussi j'ai téléchargé un pack langue français. Voilà, voix affichage français, voix mettre en français. Ah, on peut pas? C'est pas non. Utiliser sur la menace, plaisante sur le Parlement. C'est ça pire. Et là, distraire. Ah, je peux distraire. Ah ouais. Puis sur carré. Oh, c'est badass.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Ah, c'est dans ce web là.
Do us a favor and keep it
Tu fais
quiet,
tout avec le
Dalton.
téléphone.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
C'est bizarre que ça en anglais, mais c'est pas grave. Après, il y a les sous-titres. Maintenez pendant. Ok. Ah, ça veut pas? Ah non, ok, faut aller là. Maintenez. Ok. Ah oui, on peut savoir c'est où, on peut... D'accord. Ok, c'est là. Oui, il y a des caméras. On peut l'éteindre. Ah, on peut pirater en fait. Là, il y a quelqu'un. Oui, on peut distraire. Voilà. Comme ça, moi je fais ça et voilà. Oh, j'adore faire ça. Grimper. Là, il y a un mec là. Allez, prends ça. Bah là c'est bon, je peux. Déverrouiller.
They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. And why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Ah, pour l'instant on peut pas courir encore.
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Ah, faut le maintenir. Ouais.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh là là.
The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Elle peut t'avoir. Voilà. Non, 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 non. Ok, je peux pirater ça, super. Allez, je vais le distraire.
Their profiles are heavily encrypted. No
Non,
identifying
je peux pas le
information.
distraire.
Ghosts in the system.
Là, je peux pas. Lui, il peut le faire. Voilà. Il en manque un. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, ton téléphone. Voilà.
They've staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
Ouvrir. Atteindre la chambre des communes, ok. Ah, ah c'est une... Je croyais qu'on pouvait pas y aller.
Right in the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
Ok. Activer le détonateur. Ok. Là, il y a trop de trucs. Il y a ça. Après, pour l'instant, je vois personne. Mais je pense que ça va être un piège. Non ?
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly, I'm locked out.
Fuck. We don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
I expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long's this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck. They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
Ah, c'était sûr, une pièce comme ça. Bon.
Check your doors and corners.
Ok, des armes. Ah, je peux tirer? Ah, bon, salut.
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Censé être un petit peu bizarre.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Je suis là. Alors je croyais que c'était brillant. Oh, c'est bon, hein. C'était facile en fait.
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
C'est facile.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up...
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the Tone Conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Ok. Ah, maintenant. C'est parti.
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
Think you're tough, huh?
va être chiant lui. Elle peut le paralyser. J'ai peur. Voilà. Je veux bien ta petite mitraillette. Voilà, une P5. Ouvrir.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work? Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. Zero Day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
Ah ouais, ça commence comme ça. Western Légion.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser focused.
Today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec. Terrorist responses failed force. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
A long overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few
reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply don't support any other story.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
D'accord, s'infiltrer au centre de données.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. And they're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even...
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
Ah, c'est à moi de choisir un agent. Ah, il y en a beaucoup en fait. On peut choisir des femmes, des hommes. D'accord. Oh putain.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house.
Ok, on va la carte. Position, il nous faut aller là.
Fine.
C'est dans la voiture. Oh. C'est en 800 mètres. Oh, la conduite en ce moment. Mais bon, allez. Comment je suis garé. Là-dedans. Ouais.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Secret passages and hidden bases. Oh, I fucking missed this shy.
Comme ça. Ah, mais j'ai pas vu là.
One of Sabine's,
Ah, c'est bon.
I'll see you downstairs later then.
Open sesame.
C'est la planque.
Anyone around?
Huh?
Guess not. Let's find the power then.
Attends, faut aller où? Il faut aller en bas. Ah, voilà.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
And you'll have to explain my untimely demise to Sabine.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Activer les serveurs. Ah, c'est en haut. Ah, il y a un truc en bas.
Got.
Disquette.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city of...
Oh, j'ai un masque.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second. Then you immediately cock it all up.
That's the shape of it. What I want to know is if it wasn't DedSec who did the bombings, who was it?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
C'était Sabine.
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Christ. How did you make it out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
DedSec is about as popular as the plague these days. Look, you know I do anything for you, but fucking hell. Sabine, that's a lot to ask.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Fuck it. As fate's worse than death.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
D'accord. Point de tech. Okay. Ah ouais, il y a plein de trucs. Ah oui, oui. Acheter un nouveau gadget. Ah, je peux en acheter un. Tech. J'ai combien? J'ai 10. Configuration. Bah, je peux acheter que ces deux-là. On va mettre ça là, camouflage. Ah, faut l'équiper. Comment on l'équipe? Gadget. Équipé. Hop là. Là, j'ai ça, j'ai ça. Okay.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
C'est le magasin ça. Manteau. Ah, il faut avoir de l'argent. J'ai rien du tout. Oh. Le haut aussi. J'ai pas assez. Le visage. La méthode du... La période du coronavirus. Je dois en prendre un. Méthode comment? Bien comme ça, tête de mort. Voilà. Lunettes. Non, lunettes. Non, trop sûr. C'est cher. En fait, tu peux mettre un haut. Ah non, j'ai plus assez. Un garde-robe. Masque. Ah ouais. J'ai ça, j'ai ça. Ça, ouais, ça. Mais c'est marrant le cochon. On va mettre le cochon. C'est bon. Bon. Mais bon.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact. Not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me.
Yeah,
Don't be shy. That's it.
Là.
You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point.
Quel bruit. Ah oui.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice one.
Yeah.
Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance.
Ok, merde, tac. Il peut m'attaquer. J'ai raté mon coup là. Oh oui,
nice one. You're getting it.
Je vois rien du tout. Ah, ok. Venez. Putain bah elle... elle est venue mais... Elle gagne de la monnaie. Et tout.
Right. Gear in order?
Ok,
Know
on va
enough not
quitter.
to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too
C'est la
early?
planque.
Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Ok, ça c'est fait.
Alright, let's do this. What's the plan, boss?
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
Oldest trick of the authoritarian handbook. Make people afraid enough when they police themselves.
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. One, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
You know I am. Let's light this motherfucker up.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Ajouter aux recrues. Je vais commencer. Raviver la flamme. Allez, on y va. On va trouver une voiture. Là-bas. Salut voiture. On peut rentrer. Bon bah les amis, je crois qu'on va s'arrêter là pour cette vidéo sur Watch Légion, l'essai gratuit. Parce que sinon ça va être long, 37 minutes, je trouve que ça va. Bah, si vous avez vraiment aimé la vidéo, n'hésitez pas à mettre un petit pouce bleu, ça fait vraiment plaisir. Partagez la vidéo, commentez, laissez un petit commentaire et mettre la petite cloche de notification. Et vous abonner aussi. Bon allez, c'était Warwick pour de poster une vidéo. Allez, salut.